So I've got a crazy idea. How about I play a computer game on the internet and I stream it out so other people can watch? New character. Dwarf. Captain. Let's see, I get sturdiness. Might hit. I get stocky. Well, that's appropriate. I lose a little bit of agility and fate. Pop that. This additional combat and power in combat. Unless you're out of combat. And axes. Let's see. Blue Mountains, Lewin, Iron Hills, Lonely Mountain, Gray Mountains, Thrin. Yes, we'll go with it. I believe the Gray Mountains. Let's see, hair color, well, obviously, it's going to be white. Good evening to whomever has joined. And we'll start with the beard and go from there. That's my standard, is that one. So that's, the standard is 7. Yeah, I kind of like it, I gotta say. I'm going to stick with that one. The actual hairstyle, however, those of you who've been around for a while can probably guess. Yes, you guessed it. Which head? One thing that seems to be changing is my nose. Sure. Nice. Now he looks more like an old guy. That seems about right. I have almost non-existent eyebrows. I don't know if you can see that or not. Details. I want a scar or pox or something. Freckles. Oh, I think old man wrinkles. There we go. Blue eyes is correct. Body type. See, there's a difference between chonky and steroids, so... I'm chonky. I don't do steroids. And a name. Well, let's see if it'll accept it. I want to change tutorials as well. I want to do before the shadow. That's the new one. Valdor. Create. My character has been created. All right, let's enter Middle Earth. New starting experience. Yay! Available for LotRO coins as of about a week ago. So I purchased it earlier today for 2,000
of how
LotRO
you came
coins.
to this place of safety, Rivendell, the last homely house east of the sea. But speak swiftly before the shadows deepen.
Title.
From where
VIP
did your
bonus.
road lead?
Quest item not met, evidently. I have lots and lots of items. So many items. because my account is almost as old as I am. That's not true. Tome of the Chestnut Corgi. We're gonna move all of this stuff into here for later sorting, opening, celebration, swolebration, whatever you want to call it. Get it out of my immediate hair, so to speak. 10-year Mordor frame. If they're easily and quickly consumable, I will do so. Otherwise, that should be a title, yes. Okay. Okay. We have many years of gift boxes. I do not have all the years of gift boxes. I didn't start playing right at launch. I started playing shortly after launch. I played the beta and wasn't impressed. Once the game actually released and I realized that the entire game didn't consist of delivering pies and the mail, I went, oh, maybe I should actually try it. And I actually tried it. Very shortly thereafter, bought the lifetime subscription. I started in the Hobbit area in the Shire, in the beta, and literally after like 2 hours of picking up pies and delivering the mail, I shined the beta and the game. All right. I'm in Mossyward. No, Mossward. Sorry, Mossward.
Welcome to Mossward, traveler.
Thank you, Bevan. I can see from the road dust on your clothes that you've traveled a great distance to be here, and so long as you cause no trouble for my folk, you are welcome to stay. It takes a hardy sort to make a living here on the edge of the wild, and the folk of Mossward will gladly put you to work if you're willing. I think you'll find the people here to be friendly and welcoming. Treat them kindly. Talk to Geralt. Geralt? By the fountain in the town square. Tells me how I can move forward. I already got that part.
I see Geralt is out and about. Why not introduce yourself to him?
Hi, Geralt. You don't look like Geralt. I hope you don't mind me stirring. We don't see many adventurers in these parts. The nearest we usually get is that Menel deer. Says he's a ranger, but it seems to me he's just an excuse for that's just an excuse for having dirt in his clothes and disappearing into the wild at all hours. But anyway, Mossward is a quiet village. Always has been. Cause no trouble, and you can stay as you like. But first things first, you should pay a visit to our blacksmith, Scardy Bendblade. He'll clean and fix you up, fix up gear for you. His shop is up those steps. Look for the sign with the anvil.
The blacksmith shop is right there, up those steps.
Huh? Who's this?
Hi, Scardy. You're an adventurer, I can tell. What brings you to Mossward? Before you can answer, the dwarf goes right on talking. This is a quiet village, and the folk here like it that way. I assume Bevan warned you not to disturb the peace. Of course he did. He says that to near every fortnight. He says that to me near every fortnight, as if I might summon a troop of rowdy dwarves from my homeland at any moment. If only I could. What'd you say your name was?
We don't see many adventurers in Mossward. I suppose Maneldir counts.
I am no adventurer, Scotty.
Well, what are you then?
I was a ranger. It is quite different.
Bah.
Bah! You won't find a better smithy for miles around, friend. Put your gear on the counter, and I'll
Currently
fix
have
it
it.
up for you.
Two-handed
Hey,
sword.
don't go back there. Let Scotty work.
Oh, sorry. Thanks, Meneldir. I'll set down my equipment. Wait, is that a smutty innuendo? I'm not tall enough to
Very
put
good.
my equipment on
Won't
that.
cost you anything, friend. Not this this time, anyway.
Oh, if I stand up here and then I can squat and put my equipment on the counter.
Here you go. It's important to have a fine weapon.
It says Rusty Claymore. I don't know what it said before, but if it's still rusty, how much better could it be? Oh, answer is a lot better. 5.6 DPS to from 1.9 DPS. That's almost tripling it. Just carrying around a bunch of equipment won't help you in battle, as I'm sure you know. You want to be sure to equip your weapon before you get in a fight. Equip your weapon. Oh, I talked to Metal there. Yo, M-Dog. That's what I call him. We go way back. My friend Scardy speaks the truth. You do not want to stride into battle, stride or get it, without your weapons whipped, for they will do you little good at the bottom of your bags. He's right on this point as well. Mossward is a quiet village, and few adventurers come this way, let alone one who carries himself as you do. Well, true. What road has brought you to Mossward? On the border of Swanfleet, my friend. Consider what should be your... You consider what should be said of your past to this curious stranger. Would you speak of your desire to leave the mountains of your own people in search of distant wonders and unfound treasure, or of the dangers that even now encroach upon your lands and all free folk, compelling you to fight on behalf of those who cannot before you choose the right words? Yeah, you asked me, but you don't want to hear. That figures. Humans, man. Humans.
I do not mean to pry. Your past is your own. My chieftain Strider always said...
Bong, bong, bong.
The town bells. Something is amiss outside.
Let's see.
Follow me. Hurry.
Let me move my stuff. That can go away. That can go away. Devastating blow. Sure strike. Close away.
The town is afire!
Under
We are
attack? By whom?
attack!
This smells like orcs to me, Dvaldor, but I cannot understand it. Orcs have not troubled these lands for many years. Come with me and stay close. We will get to the bottom of this and save the town first.
Follow me.
They're gonna sure suspect it was me. I mean, I come in here and right after me is the goblins.
Look there. We found the villain.
Or a goblin.
Show him no mercy.
I will show him no mercy.
That's the way.
You think you can run away from this?
Well done, my friend.
Experience and level up. It's still bonging.
This goblin could not have set so many fires alone.
So, more gobbies.
There is trouble to the east, Menendir. I need fighters.
My new friend here is capable and will provide the help you need.
Wow, he's got faith in me. I'm glad for any help you can give me. Stay close.
But what will you do, Menendir?
I will circle around and search for the one who leads these goblins.
Bong, bong,
Farewell for now.
bong,
Rangers.
bong.
Follow me, my new friend. There will be fighting.
Oh, good. Well, that's what I'm here for.
The bells stopped. Are we safe?
I would not count on it.
Probably.
What did I tell you?
Hey, Larry, where to next? I'm following you. That was even a crit. Aha. Goblin slime.
Ellery, I see you met our new visitor. I like this one much more than these others.
Me too, Scardy.
I
Come
do
with
have
us.
one mod installed, which you
Look
can see
ahead.
pop up when I'm in a
Those
combat.
are not goblins. Uruks!
afraid, Mother.
Then you're an idiot.
Not afraid?
Mad Thrug.
This rat hasn't heard of a fighting Urukai, boys! The
Ooh,
machinery
I'm scared.
of war has been set in motion. The time of the oath is at hand.
Mosswood, attack!
Kill them all!
Heal myself. Maybe it doesn't have to heal me. I don't know this. Oh, Mad Thrug's been defeated.
Are you all right, son?
If I had a better sword, I could have slain him myself. I wasn't afraid.
Oh, Tegwin.
You're an idiot. You could be in Guild Wars 2, NPC. Thank you so much for saving our son from the horrible creatures. What were they? Some breed of orc? Why would they come to Mossward? We are most fortunate you were here, stranger.
What do you make of this?
These Uruks have decorated their equipment with a sigil I've not seen before, the mark of a white hand. It may be the symbol of the raiding party, but for all the hurt this band has inflicted upon Mossward, they were still few in number and disorganized. What need have they for such a sigil? None now, thanks to our efforts, but still I wonder. I will think on it, Baldur. What meaning might this mark possess, Dvalder? Will you ask Ellery if he's seen the symbol before today? She? She's got bumpies in her front. Ellery. They said Ellery. And Ellery, I think Ellery Queen, and that's a male character, despite being named Queen. So I will go with Ellery. The white hand? No, I've not seen the symbol before, and that troubles me. What danger might it signify? For now, we should help the folk of Mossward recover from this attack. I trust you will lend your aid. You've become embroiled in this, just as I have. If it is a life of adventure you seek, I assure you that you seem to have found it, or it has found you. You have become part of a larger world, Valder, and it may prove different than the one which you lived in until now. Dangers must be faced and threats posed and overcome. If you are willing to strive against them, not everyone is, but I judge that you will be no stranger to triumph and victory. Hey, Kanakit! A new dwarf captain in the world. That's my old sword, which is, it's garbage. It's trash tier. Deed bestowed. Deed log. I have found Mossward. I don't know if you've done any of the last expansion content. 2,000 LotRO coins now. That was the end of the new starting experience.
Some of Mosswood's
An elder.
residents sustained injuries we cannot
Some of
heal.
Mossward's residents sustained injuries we cannot heal, and they're beyond our aid. We will mourn for them later, but now we must focus upon those we can help. An elder hands you a small bundle of bandages and a pouch of bitter-smelling salve. This is the last of my supplies, but there's no reason to save them for another day. Bring these bandages and the salve to the injured residents nearby. It's my hope that their hurts will not prove serious. I have a quest item. Yes, I do. This bandage is just what I need. Thank you, stranger. Ah, thank you. There's the third one. They should be somewhere close by. Ah, there. Ergist. I appreciate the help, but I think I'll just lie here for a moment more. Thank you, Dvalder. The people of Mossward sometimes look down upon the rangers that were once my kin, but they do welcome their aid when it is offered. My former chieftain Strider may say the distrust of such folk does not bother him, but if that is true, he is a better man than I am. A pained look crosses his face. That's not true for many reasons, Dvalder. I have not called the Dunedain my kin for some time now, but I would never question Strider's integrity or his courage. But look here, the Uruk that led this band has something in his hand. See if you can't wrest it from his grip. Hey, Madthrug, gimme. A scrap of parchment. I'm going to read the scrap of parchment. Gur Narbrakat Turkul Dalgum Gur Nargabat Qatar. Hello there. Yeah, I mean, I've played it before. I will play it again. I am an itinerant gamer. I bounce around between games. I am doing just fine. Thank you very much for asking. But they made the newest content available for purchase with LotRO coins, so that's what I did last week. And this is the new starting zone that they brought into the game. Ah, but now you have to choose between an elf or a high elf. They added that, I don't know, a couple years ago? 4 years ago, maybe? Let's see if this parchment holds any clues for us. He briefly studies the crumpled parchment. He looks up disappointed. I cannot read much of this. If it were an ordinary day, I would be grateful to have reason to understand the black speech, but on this day, it is cause for a frustration. Hold, Dvaldur. What has happened to this Uruk's blade? It did not fall far from his body, unless my eyes deceive me somehow. Hear the shouts and excited yelling of children to the northwest. No. Northwest. Ah, not northeast. Directions are hard. There is still an enormous amount of really good game in the game. The character models are a bit dated. People complain about that, and they're not wrong. But for instance, I think the architectural models are great. So parts of it have not aged well. Parts of it have aged very well indeed. No, that's not where... Oh, where did Tegwin go now? Tegwin. Tegwin. There used to be that there were 2. Now I think it's 3. The High Elves have their own starting zone. The Elves and Dwarves have a starting zone, and the Hobbits and Humans have a starting zone now. And then this is a new one. Thank you very, very much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Brilliant. Wow. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and sometimes complete and total unfunction. You are most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. That's my one spiel. That's the one I've got. Elves and High Elves are technically treated as different races. Yeah, the High Elves actually start back in the Second Age. They start for a short period of time at the Siege of Barad-dûr in the Second Age. Whereas the regular elves do not. Alright, where did Tegwin go? Tegwin. I don't see Tegwin over there. It said to head to the northwest. I'm gonna have to go far enough away that I get a pointer on the map. Tegwin? 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 Where'd I lose Tegwin? Tegwin went somewhere, but I don't know where. Okay, should be due west. No, it should be northeast. Tegwin? Tegwin, can you hear me? Where are they? Westwall. Tegwin absconded with the cruel blade. Okay, he's carrying the blade and went somewhere. I don't know where. Was that him that was wailing on the damn... There he is. Wow.
What do you want, stranger? No, I am not giving you this sword.
It's so much better than the wooden sword I was using before. I found it, now it belongs to me. My father says that when you're in a battle, you get to keep the spoils, and I stood up to those Uruks, even when the town wouldn't. If anyone should get to keep this Uruk blade, it's me. Well, wait a moment. You're an adventurer, right? If you promise to help me train in adventuring arts, maybe I'll give you the sword. I'm not saying I will, you understand. I'm saying maybe. It'll depend on how good your training is. So what's the first lesson, stranger? What's the first thing I need to know to become an adventurer? Get a clue. Well, I mean, it goes through the area of Cardolan. And I think that's it. It apparently has a lot of lore stuff in it. It takes place in the Cardolan area. And the Grey Flood. So there's Cardolan, Tharbad. I think this is the new leveling area before it takes you out to Cardolan, which is south of Breland now. Breland, you can go all the way to the south, and then the Lone Lands also join up here. So the ruins of Cardolan would be the short version.
What do you want, stranger? No, I am not giving you this sword.
Tegwin smirks at you. Well, are you going to teach me or not? Find the defeat circle located to the north of Mossberg. Okay. That's not going to work. Possibly because there's a wall in the way. I'm going to grab some more quests before I head out of town. Yes, delves. Oh, that's a level 5 quest. I'm level 1. They have delves. I don't really know the detail of delves. It sounds sort of like a little bit like random skirms, sort of, I think.
Mossword is a quiet town.
Level 4.
It has always been a quiet town.
I think that's it, and that's one of the reasons why, again, it's one of their mini expansions. They can call it an expansion all they want, but it's quite small, my understanding is. But if they're adding, a map and a new starting zone and the delving system, I will withhold judgment. Find the defeat circle. This is the defeat circle. Talk to Tegwin. Hi, Tegwin. You explained that adventuring is dangerous work, and sooner or later your morale is likely to run out. When that happens, you'll find yourself at one of the many defeat circles scattered around the land. Very funny, stranger. I know that fighting is dangerous. That's why I try not to fight enemies that look to be beyond my capability. But sometimes it's unavoidable, I suppose. When that happens, I'm defeated, and I'll find myself at the nearest defeat circle where I fell in battle. Yeah, I'm not sure at what level the delves open up. It's one of the things I'll find out over the course of the next play sessions. But the play sessions will only be a couple. It'll be interrupted by the Diablo beta, and then I will probably come back after the Diablo. Diablo beta starts Friday. Enter the blacksmith shop. So this is all tutorial stuff. I'm going to move through it faster. Because I know the tutorial stuff.
Then he does forging swords.
Find a training dummy located outside the blacksmith shop. Training dummy. Let's see. Heavy armor. I have chainmail gauntlets. And a level. And I received mail. Received mail. Deed complete. Traits. Class traits. I require a specialization. Well, I think for at least initially leveling, I will choose the red line, which is the DPS spec, the DPS line for Captain. Blue line is for healing. Yellow line is for buffing. I have a point. Let's see. React to battle. Damage on those skills. Light type damage. Attack duration and melee damage. We'll go with faster attacks. Deed completed. A most curious hobbit. And new mail. From Bingo Boffin. Thank you, Bingo. Celebrate spring. I will accept the quest. Finish now, get a little XP. And set that aside. I'm not interested in doing the festival stuff because I've got access to the new area, so I kind of want to futz around with that. These are my new gauntlets, which are way better, and they look not nearly as appalling. Now that chest piece has got to go. That is not, as we would like to say, a look. Well, I'm ready to show off your combat skills. If you impress me, I'll give up this Uruk sword. Explain that captains rely on their battle shout. Put them in battle-ready state. Interesting. See. I will use a battle shout. Wow! Yes, well, yeah, Mirkwood was a real expansion. I know it wasn't a popular one at the time, but it was a real expansion. And that was when my play was at its height. I had all 9 classes at level 65, which was the cap. Well, they've changed their tune. The mini expansions now are much more slim, let's say. Use devastating blow in training dummy. Okay. That was decent, I suppose. Can I hit the little kid? Tegwin struggles to suppress any show of excitement. One more. Show me one more skill of yours and make it incredible. Press the J key to choose a specialization. After you choose specialization, shadows on it. That's pretty good, I suppose. Fine, you held up your side of the bargain. I'll do the same. Here's Mad Thrug's weapon, as I promised. Well, let's face it, Moria was maybe the best expansion I've ever seen in any game. Bring it back to the gate. Yep. The problem with their first newer mini expansion, which was what? The War of the Three Peaks, I think? That was met with community, not quite outrage, but vast amounts of quantity of community discontent.
You recovered the Uruk blade from Tegwin before he hurt himself. Very well done.
And guess what I'm going to take? I think a worn great axe is called for. I'm a dwarf. Of course it's going to be Baruch Khazad, baby. Another level. I'm now level 3. The LotRO store offers me stuff. Yeah, I know. Been away from the land, collect king's foil, and defeat beasts. I can do both of those things. But first, let me equip my brand new great axe. Now we're talking. Now I feel like a dwarf, you know? So now I need to collect king's foil and kill some critters. King's foil. King's foil. 3 king's foil. Athalas, hi, it's a weed. And we have a boar. Ladies and gentlemen, get your lettuce and tomatoes ready. We're about to have bacon. And we want, let me see, we want to move that. If you're not familiar with it, that's how easy it is to move around UI elements in the game. I don't assume the squirrel is going to count, but I have to try. I know, it's nuts of me. it's not nuts of me. It's nuts of me. No, nothing. That makes sense, really. I'm stunned. Oh, we're in that direction. That is something I would like all games to do a little bit more, is if there is an item, any kind, between your camera and your character, it should go transparent. Too many games don't do that. Very few do that. I have seen games that do. For sure. I'm going to take out this Kraban. And I need one more critter of hostile intent. Before we head back to town, there was one back here. Saw one back here. There it is. It is a wolf. I have defeated beasts near Mosswood. I'm crippled, but there we are. Maneldir. Let's see what we got. We looted stuff.
Mossward is
Thank
not
you for the
only
king's
village in
foil. Blah
Saltfleet.
blah blah blah. Find the
The
stable.
stable master can help you check on the others.
I don't think you guys will actually want me reading every single thing, because that would be long. The stable master should be over here. That's not the stable. Where's the stable master? There's the stable. Here's the town, and here's the stable.
How can I be of service?
So, theoretically, from here, I could travel very cheaply to West Bree. No, not cheaply. I haven't been there as far as the game is concerned, so it would be only available for mithril coins. The other places would also have to be unlocked. Kalondim, Swift Travels, Thorn's Gate, Swift Travel, Clegor, Niggle Delving, and none of these places have I been. Hire one of the stable master's horses and follow the travel route to Clegor. Oh, the hire a...
Hello there.
Okay, I can travel to Clegor regular travel. Hire one of the stable master's horses. Follow the travel route to Clegor. Okay, we're off to Clegor. On a borrowed pony. Don't worry, I'll be back to rescue the town. I promise. Well, there's Clegor. I have quite a ways to go to get to Clegor. We're going to be a while here. We're riding from here to here. Pretty night. Pardon the yawn. Old man. Just checking out the scenery. There's a level 8 shrew, which is a big honking shrew. I'll tell you that. Neekers. Neeker breakers. Good, good. A piglet. Whatever that was, it looked big. It's just a rock? I guess it's just a rock from that angle. It looked like a boar or something. Old man's eyes are going. Level 10 piglet. That would presumably hand me my ass. I have discovered Clegor. Well, we've got, look like hobbit housing. Talk to Brellen Windbuch, the village of Clegor. Right there next to me.
Welcome to Clegor, finest of the villages to be found in the Stourvales.
I explained that the village of Mosswood was recently attacked by a raiding party consisting of goblins and orcs, and the Ranger Maneldair fears similar bands may endanger the villages of the Stourvales. Oh my, are you certain? We've not had such troubles for longer than I can remember, that's for sure. Who would threaten the Stours? Anyone with taste. Hey, I have chainmail leggings.
The mayor must be told.
And a new level. I will accept. I will put on my new leggings. They do look a little tougher and manlier. Let's see. And we have another point to spend here. We have 2 points to spend here. Well, let's get our attack duration reduced by 10% and our melee damage added by 3%. Pretty dinky percentages, gotta say. Talk to Malmadog, Torla, outside his house. Mag, Torla, that's him. Must be up above. He's way up there. No. That's Mormadog. Oh, there he is. Malmadog. Malmadog. Whatever the hell, it's a weird name.
What's that? Goblins and Uruks?
Ordinarily, I would say you were spinning tall tales and sent you on your way without supper. But there was a good deal of excitement in the past few hours. And some of the hunters we sent out never came back. Collect the choice cuts of meat from beasts at the Stourvales. Alright, I get to do some hunting for choice cuts of meat. The Butcher Shop of Clegor. Have to carry them here? He has a quest. She has a
Hello! Hello!
quest. Weekly meat orders from outside the houses of Clegor. Okay. I feel a sneeze wandering around inside my nasal cavities. Good evening to you. Weekly meat order. Sounds delicious. Possibly. Depends on the kind of meat, really. I guess some cuts of meat are more delicious than other cuts of meat in the Store of Ales. Plus, I also need to kill some critters for more meats. Evidently, the stores are really intent on their meat supply. I can get meat from a Kneekerbreaker. Okay, that's gonna be insect meat, but alright, if you say so. Gotta say, doesn't sound very appetizing to me. And a valley shrew. Shrew meat and bug meat, okay? You know when I said... Oh, sorry, wolf. I don't know. I mean, I did play through the, what is it? Yondershire content. And that was, very nice and, let's call it hobbity. So I would not be surprised if we're going to get more Hobbit-type questing in here. Okay, true. You're not wrong. A southern outlaw. Can I get meat from him? Okay, I'm now disappointed. Officially disappointed. They'll eat bug meat, but not outlaw meat. Hey, it's a doe. A deer. A female deer. No, I can't get meat from them either, evidently. That really seems like unfair. I don't know. To the South Farthing, it does not appear that they have yet done so. A Mossehide Vale Tusker. Well, I'm going to take my chances, even though he's orange. Well, all I can say is that these hobbits have peculiar tastes. Another Mossehide Vale Tusker. We got two critters over there. Ooh, wolf. A couple of wolves I find slightly intimidating. Evan Dimbor, I see what you did there. The Vale Shrew, I think, will count. Yep, I've got all of their... I got their choice meat right here. And we got lots of bits and pieces of other stuff. Let me get the weekly meat order. What would I want in my meat order? I think I have to turn in the other one to him as well, so I'm going to find the rest of the weekly meat orders first. Yeah, I'm going to find the rest of the weekly meat orders and turn both of them in at the same time. Meat. Not sure about the bug meat, really. That's dicey. I mean, you were right. Lobster. True. I don't know. They may have gone with a different artist for the hobbity areas. And there's the last of the weekly meat orders. I'm now the meat man. We actually used to have a guy in our kin named Meat Man. Weekly orders.
Hello, hello.
And prologue.
Ah, these cuts are choice indeed.
Neither one of them gave me XP. Gotta talk to the next thing. I was sure they brought him back for something.
I
Chance
should have
Thomas,
warned
that
you
is.
that the folk in Swan Fleet will often put you to work.
Find a helpful villager in Glen Helig. And Lintrev. Now, more recently than that, I thought. And there were a couple of quests in that first town that I still hadn't done.
If you're coming around
Tell
looking for food,
children to
I
come
haven't
and
any for
eat.
ya.
Okay. Is there a children down there? There is. I'll speak with one children, please.
Hello there.
Hello!
Oh, there.
Need to talk to the mayor and find a couple more children to tell them to go and eat. It's supper time, evidently, but they're hobbits, so what time exactly isn't supper time? Seems to me to be a perfectly reasonable question. I'm sure you've got
How
that
do you
under-
do?
Back to Malmadog. Talk to Canetta Moltgig in his shop. Okay. You guys are just going to run me around forever, aren't you? Okay. I could have sworn, and I could have sworn wrong. I often swear, to be fair. Okay, Nud. Dinner
Hello
time.
there.
I didn't. back into the butcher shop. Not sure why. Okay. Do. Oh,
How
that's
do you
fine.
do?
There's the cuts of superior roast pork and 2 of the currency for the mountains. And it goes into my wallet. Deed bestowed. Tales of Swampfleet. Eight years ago does seem like a while. Where's the writing? Apprentice writing. It's like really cheap. None of those is really cheap. None of those is cheap. Character upgrades. Get rid of that. Great slot, virtue, stat tones. Character edits? Oh, renames. Buffs and services? Movement buffs? No. Huh. I don't remember where it was. Alright. Pardon me again. A little bit of an itch in my throat. And for whatever reason, man, I'm in one of those evenings where because I've been talking, I get nasal congestion.
Might ye aid me?
Lucky me, huh? I just want to know what second prize was, so I can get rid of it. Trade it in. Where's the last kid? Ah, way outside town. No. My steeds are not usable, so I don't have riding yet.
Hello, hello!
Hello, hello! I told the children to come and eat. It's like 95 coins, I think. The account wide is 2,000. Ride? Nothing. Yeah, that's what I thought. Here it's saying writing trait. Those are the account ones. There should be something in the character, right? Not war steed upgrades. Maps and skills. Could be skills. No. Character upgrades, it should be. Trait slots, level skip, virtue, stat tomes, vault storage. Discounts? No. I don't know. I don't know. I'm confuzzled. Not that uncommon a trait for me, actually. Thank you for sanity checking me on that. I might do a search for 95, but even if it found it, it would also find everything else with a dot 95.
You did.
Another level for me. I'm off. Oh, there we go. 5. Level 5. Bet it shows up now. That was quick. $750. Those are bundles. Nah, writing skill. There we are. Hey, I can ride now. Steed of Starlight. And the Steed of the Eastemnet. Control C? Hey, nope. Shift C? Shift C. Oh, those are the stable points. I'm actually looking for the mounts. Yes, I know. Turn that off. We'll go with the Steed of Starlight. Starbright, first star we see tonight. Let me mount up. Yeah, I thought I was going bonkers. Title awarded. I'm now wary. I haven't died in the first 5 levels. Find a helpful villager in Glyn something. Well, those are a long ways away. I have quests to do in Mossward. I want to go back and do quests in Mossward because I haven't done them. Because I haven't done any of these quests before.
Hello there.
Take me back to Mossward. It'll take up all of my silver, but it's worth it. When I did my free-to-play through, I don't know, 9 months ago, a year ago, something like that. Basically, I created an alt account and did it completely as free-to-play. I got into the late 30s on it. But I tell you, as a pure free-to-play, the size of the inventory and the inaccessibility of most of the fast travel points made it excruciating. Those last few levels I did in the 30s. And it was just going to get worse. Talk to the supplier. Repair. We will sell my old leather leggings, my old sword. Old rusty claymore. That ought to do. So there must be something here in way of a quest. A little extra never hurts. This quest must be unlocked on your account. Can be purchased from the LotRO store. What? Click on the button on the lower left side of the quest dialog. What? I don't need it. That is the one I guess it gives you riding. Oh, there's a quest that gives you riding. Okay. Well, I don't need that. But that is a nice addition. A very nice addition. So that's a reason, if nothing else, to do the new starting experience.
Will you give me a
Deliver
moment of
food
your
and drink to
time,
Darius,
friend?
Errol, Leon, Cled, and Guion. I will accept. So that's that one.
We
Envoy from
are
Land
all
Garan.
devoted in these lands.
There's also a quest out here. Yep, here. Collect feathers from Crabine near the Old South Road. I'm gonna grab a bunch of quests now. I will stop tracking that one for now.
Have you been to the
Talk to
Sturvale?
Larry Grud.
You look pretty tough to me.
I
You're
am
not
pretty
scared
tough.
of anything, are you?
Make it to the marked spot on the edge of Wadewater without running out of time. Mossward Town Bully has dared me to run to a certain spot north of town. Well, if I accept and mount up, I should be fine. I'm I'm gonna go for it. Wonder how far I have to go. Pretty damn far. All right, well, I said yes, so I'm gonna do it. Weird stone formations. Those are certainly new. This may be one of the, at one point, one of the roads in Breland, I think, got a big rock in the middle of it. And so I'm assuming it was this sort of rock formation. Hill grouse. Well, I've been called that myself. Without the hill. Just basically grouse. We've got ruins. Crabine. Lots of crabine. We'll be killing them. We need to kill, what, like 8 of them? 8 feathers, so yeah. Presumably 8 crabine. Boar, crazy boar. Just keep you cool, boy. Where is it? Here? There it is. This is the spot. There's a basket with a ball of string there. Do not run out of time before reaching the correct location. Oh, return to her. Oh, great. So I won't be doing that. Now I'm just going to ride back. Got it. Fine, fine, fine. I hate timed quests, just saying. They're terrible, lazy design. Pretty much without exception. So I loathe them. We'll move my mount. Here. Timed quests are like escort quests for even lazier people. Lazier dev designers, that is. Lazier devs and designers, I should say. You don't even have to work on a character animation. Just, you know, here's a clock. Haha, go do it or lose. Looks like it's about 90 seconds ride each way. Wasn't it her? It was.
You made it!
So did you see anything? You tell her there was a basket with a ball of string inside beside the wade water. It seemed rather strange. I see, yes, that is peculiar. For your home.
You are not going to believe this.
You're right. Maybe later.
Might I take a moment?
Calm the nervous goat, calm the anxious chicken, and calm the perturbed cow. Well, if anyone here can calm an anxious chicken, I'll just choke it a little, right? I'm now choking the chicken. It seems calm and fine. Goat. Ah, here's the perturbed cow. How now? Perturbed cow. The cow is now only slightly perturbed instead of fully perturbed. Well, thank goodness for that. Oh, I have to talk to Errol here. Hi, Errol.
Greetings, friend.
Mutton? Ooh, I love mutton. Mutton. Like a button. Oh, still here. You didn't hear me singing a song about mutton, did you? I'm not used to standing around here doing nothing all day. I sing about little things to keep myself occupied. Please don't tell it. Okay, mutton, like a button. Sure. Okay. And there's a nervous goat over here. I promise, I don't think you're that pretty. The nervous goat seems slightly less nervous.
Greetings.
Wasn't that lovely? They seem more at ease already. Next, I could use some help cleaning up their droppings. Wait, where are you going? Okay, they get full marks for making fun of the scat play, because they've had scat play in the game in the past. So at least they made fun of it. I will give them their full marks for that. I approve of that. I do have another point. Let's see. Light damage or blow, devastating blow, light of a Lendl pressing attack. I'm going to go with that, I think.
Greetings, friend.
Takes a swig from the canteen. I packed salted pork for food. I forgot to bring anything to drink. And it wouldn't do for me to leave my post to fetch something. Thanks for the water, friend. Pass my thanks to the baker, too. Sure, I guess.
The raid on
Collect
Mosswood by that
suitable
band of
branches
horrors left our
northwest.
defenses in a terrible state.
Add that to the list of things to do.
Might I take
And
a moment of your time?
more king's foil. Well, we're full right now on quests, at least that can comfortably fit in the tracker. Get back on my pony and ride. All right, that's the quest that gives us. Who else am I looking for? Delivering food and drink to a couple of people, but they're not showing up anymore on the map. That I can see. They should be over in that direction. I don't see any rings. Are they outside of town? No. One of them should be over here. What are the names? Darius and Leanne and Cled. Oh. Don't know how I missed them.
What can I do for you?
Lunch delivery and
Could I speak with you a
defeat
moment?
the warg at the Howling Stones. Taffrin and Langaran. Langaran, all the way up there. So that one can be removed for now. Okay, that is 5. Did they increase the number you can have up on the quest tracker? Maybe. They should be up there, I'm guessing. Yes. They were up in all the towers, okay. And now we talk to Redden, having finished all that off.
What can I do for you?
Redden. Writing right for Redden. There we are. Redden the Baker.
What can I do for you?
More coins of Cardolan. More XP. Okay, that's a quest we do not need. Because we already have a horse. Of course. Wenna has one.
You are an
Find
adventurer.
Geralt's missing boot
My
somewhere at the
husband
edge of
was
the
once
wave
like you,
water.
but he gave it up to settle down.
We've got, let's do the stuff here to the southeast first. feathers. Oh, look, a Kraban. That's one Kraban feather. Apparently, they're very efficient flyers who can fly on a single feather, which is pretty impressive. There's more stuff over here we need. New deed, Perils of Swanfleet. I found the Howling Stones, sorry. The Howling Stones. Very different from the regular Howling Stones. Need boars? Or anything? Doesn't look like it. That's a wolf. I don't think I need the wolves either. Oh, what the hell are down here then? The wolves, Kingsfoil. Ah, Kingsfoil in here. Got it. There's Kingsfoil in here. Missed. I missed my shout. How does a shout miss? I'll buy that. A deaf monster. Okay. A stretch, but it's one I'm willing to make. That's another level for me. And some very ripe Kingsfoil. And a shattered pitcher, which evidently I also need. No, those are Scholar's goodies. Not sure what else I'm looking for here. But, oh, we've got a backpack. And more very ripe Kingsfoil. Backpacks usually just loot, I think. Yep, just loot. More very ripe Kingsfoil. I do not want to track that. Thank you very much. It's another wolf. Ooh, I got my Herald. Nice. Increases the damage dealt. Reduces power costs. Mitigations. Well, we want more damage. I have a commoner Herald now, who I can name. He is Harold the Common. Probably doesn't like the spaces, I'm going to guess, so we're just going to call him Harry. Harry the Herald. Oh, I got multiple friends who want to play. I will cheer for myself. Me and Harry. Ooh, a treasure cache. Yeah. What do I need? I need 4 more Kingsfoil. Soon to be 3 more Kingsfoil. Kingsfoil. 2 to go. I didn't even see that wolf there. His camouflage is superb. As are his giblets, which are now on the ground. Wow! That will be the last of the king's foil we need. There is something else in here we need. What is it? It is a warg among wolves. Ah, defeat the warg among the ward stones. Wolf stones, whatever the hell it is. Howling stones. It's some kind of stones, alright? Oh, the warg isn't here, but you find some warg tracks to follow. I'll click on them first and then follow them. Warg tracks, warg tracks. What are you going to do? Freshly killed deer. Slain the warg of Howling Stone. Deed bestowed. Defeat many wargs in Swanfleet. Yeah, suck on that, wolf punk. I'll now mount up and ride back. Triumphant. Or wolves and wargs alike. Aha! Chase me if you want. Can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread dwarf. Possibly not. And we have a couple of turn-ins. Did not have one for him. Or one for her. No, no. Over here? Probably not. No, no. We need to talk to Iach and Cled. Isn't Cled in one of the towers? No, that's Darius. That's her wanting me to ride. There's Cled, yeah. Who was in one of the towers. Good.
Greetings.
3 more coins of Cardolan. And yeah. Should be right next to me.
What do you need?
3 more coins of Cardolan. I'm so used to being able to click to put all of my quest goodies, my crafting goodies away from Guild Wars 2.
Mossford is a quiet town.
Find the hill southeast of
always
the
been a
Howling
quiet
Stones
town.
mentioned by Alari. Pardon me. Okay, that's the one I don't need because it teaches riding, which I have. That's the second riding quest, the timed quest, which, as we have clearly established, suck balls. Timed quests, that is. Not specifically that timed quest, just all of them. Suitable branches, and I don't even have to get off of my horse. I like to think the horse is picking them up for me with its hooves. Eight. 6 out of 8. And I need to kill, I think, 7 more Carbine out here. So they will be my next target. That's a boar. Wolf. Wolf. Carbine. Two. 3. 4. Well, the northern footpad here, I mean, he just looks suspicious, so I think he's got to die. That's a wolf. We're looking for some more Carbine. I think we need 4 more. Wolf. We have more Carbine. 3 more. 3 to go. 2 to go. One more to go. Looking for one last Carbine. More southern footmen. There we go, Carbine. Oh, they're considered neutral, not even hostile. Poor things. Gotta die. That is 8 out of 8. 2 more quests to turn in. So again, tomorrow, I expect to be back here doing more of this. But come Friday, I have access to the beta for Diablo 4, and that's what I'll be playing. Probably be starting early, although I can't vouch that I'll be starting at the start of the streaming time, or the beta time, which is 9 a.m. my time. Likely, and even if I do, I would expect there's going to be server problems at the start of March, simply because when are there not server problems? 2 more coins of Cardalan and some eggs and onions.
Let us see those feathers.
Like boar meat from
Such
Moss-Eyed
musings will
boars.
have to wait.
Okay.
The winter is approaching, and autumn doesn't last.
Bring the branches to down at the east gate. What's up there then? That's Geralt lost a boot. Geralt's boot can wait, I think. Pardon the yawn again. Only he wasn't so old.
Thank you for these branches.
2 more,
I
and I get
making use of them.
1 hard biscuit. Thanks. That's really
Perhaps you could help me once again.
generous. I need to talk to Scardy again, because there ain't no party like a Scardy party. Do I have enough of any of the... No, I don't have any of the task materials. Oh, no, I don't. That's crafting material, not a task material. Alright, Scardy again. I think his last name was Fartbarst? Something like that. Scardy Fartbarst? Squeaky doors.
Whenever
Apply
anyone
some grease to
needs
the hinges of
something, they
Scardy's
come
interior
first to
door
me instead of
to end
checking
the squeaking.
storehouse.
That's a big ask. I'm gonna lube up your hinges, sir. And boy, does that sound smutty. In context, out of context, doesn't matter. I've lubed up his hinges. Apply grease to the hinges of the healer's shop door. Oh, okay. We've got more doors with squeaky hinges. Cadigan's house. Okay, where's his house? That direction. That direction. Cadigan's door hinges. I'm a hero. Again? It's squeaking louder. How about if I kill the squeaking rat? It's a big honking rat. Big as the wolves. That's a big rat. Again with the yawning. Oh my god. I promise you I'm not bored. Boring maybe, but not bored.
How fared your efforts
3
against
more
the
coins.
squeaky doors of Mosswood?
And ding, I think. Indeed, I am now level 7. I've out-leveled my companion. Hobbies! Boy, was that a failed game system. We will... Oh, sorry, Harry. We'll dismiss Harry, and we'll summon a new and improved Harry. Deed completed. Tales of Swanfleet. Deed bestowed. More Tales of Swanfleet, I assume. And 5 LotRO points. That's right. 5 of them. 1,990 to go to make this into a break-even proposition. Let's see what we've got left in the way of quests in town. Alright, we've got the Ride Somewhere quest. Fine, Allah.
You are not going to believe this.
Road to Tharbad without running out of time. My expectation is there's another one coming. Because that's the way these things always seem to go. But maybe I can also grab what's-his-face's boots while I'm riding away distantly to the north. And still get back in time. God, what is with me and the yawning? I haven't had that happen for a while where I got into a yawn fest on the stream. It does happen more with LotRO, though, and I'm not making that up. My assumption is, because you've got a lot more talking in LotRO, because I have to narrate the quests if I want to share them with you guys, that leads to an excess of carbon dioxide my blood system, which is what leads to yawning in the first place. So that's my guess. Your mileage may vary. Tharbad. We're coming up on the hot spot. Tharbad. It should be right about here. This is the spot Alan described how odd a shovel stands abandoned here in the dirt. Alright, I've got 4.5 minutes, 5 minutes to get back to her. So right now we are looking for some asshole's boot. Geralt's missing boot. Hey, I am headed in exactly the correct direction. Go me! So again, my plan for tomorrow is more LotRO, then Diablo during the beta, and back here for LotRO presumably next week. I think it's a 4-day beta, not sure about that. And who knows, I may not want to play at all. Pile of mud, a suspicious object that might just be Geralt's favorite boot. He has a favorite boot. I myself have never had a favorite boot. Or shoe. Or socks. I don't think I've ever had favorite footwear. I mean, I had the shoes I've been wearing. That's pretty much it. Favorite? Not really. Another goddamn yawn. What the hell? Also, with the clogged nose, that may be playing a factor. Let's breathe in and breathe out. We'll get back to what's her name before she sends me off on another wild goose chase. Riding around to find something. Who knows what. She's over here. Livestock pin. Not that one. That one.
Welcome back. I am less
3
surprised
coins of
this
Gardelon
time.
and more cooked carrots. She doesn't have another quest. I will admit, surprised. Alright, Geralt. Geralt should be down there. Jerry. Hey, Jerry. Oh, Winna.
You found it. He is going to be so happy.
Okay. Bring the missing favorite boot to Geralt by the North Gate. These people have got to get out more. But preferably not so far that they lose their favorite boot.
What is this?
Why have you brought me this? I thought I was rid of it.
That boot was one half of a pair that was dearest to my heart. They were my adventuring boots.
They represent a life that I gave up to settle down with my wife, Wenna. And now I only want to live those days by telling tales of my exploits to my son, Tay. Now these boots are my least favorite, for they remind me of those days, and sometimes the memory is painful. I thought I might lose one of them. Better that than have Wenna think that I regret the choice I made to settle down. Find a hobbit in the village of Clegor who might be interested in Geralt's boot. Really? Seriously? Alright, maybe there's somebody there who's interested in his boot. Find the hills southeast of Howling Stones. Okay, mentioned by Ellery. And oh, boar meat from metal hiding boars. So, hunt some boars. And find a place. That must be it there. Okay. Boars. I hope they're not Evendim boars, and that's a Lord of the Rings Online joke that only Lord of the Rings Online. One boar meat. He stunned me, and now I have bacon. I have 2 points available. All right, well, first one will go here. What's the next tier got for me? Telling mark. Mark an enemy so that allies can do increasing damage to it. 3% is pretty minimal. Ardent Heart. Melee. That's crit damage. Over here is that a bleed? Make them bleed. Increases bleed damage. Sure, we'll add the telling mark. Okay, more porkers gotta die. Fox. Boar. Please, guys, in your UI, just put a lock icon on the hotbars like Rift had, okay, guys? Please, thank you. I don't think that's too much to ask for. 3. I think Star Wars The Old Republic does it too. It's just a simple and elegant system. I mean, WoW's works too, where you can either have it by default, have them locked, and have to hit shift and click and drag. That works well too. That's perfectly acceptable. But the LotRO solution of having to go to the options menu and click on something is just not a fine choice. Got another boar. We're headed in the right direction. It's the hill right here, as it turns out. We have one boar over here. We have another boar. 6 down. What is it? Find the hill by the southeast. Oh, I found the hill. The wandering plains wolf up here. I feel like it probably doesn't mean me well, and so too much time. I peer into the distance. Climb the hill. I'm not in the right place. There we are. Talk to Ilaria. Okay, now we just have, we've got some more, boars to kill. One more. Or 2 to go. That's a wolf. Yay, nose clearing. Nostril clearing, I can breathe again. In my experience, breathing is a plus. 10, I need one more. We've got boar sign. That is the last of the boar we need. 10 boar. Couple things to turn in. And I think that's the last of the quests out of Swanfleet. Oops. Wait. Except for the one I don't have to do. The writing one from the Smith. We're back. Honey, I'm home. We have at least one task item that we can turn in. We have ripped skins, which are not needed here. Why? I don't know. The way they work, sadly, the way they work stuff like the task items is pretty dreadful, actually. All right, there's Ilari.
All appears quiet. That is good, but I will
Find the
not
intersection of the
relax
track
my
that
guard.
leads north from the gate
You
of
know
Orphan
the
to the
road
old
that
south
passes
road.
through Swanfleet, of course.
She had another quest for me. Of course she did. She can't get enough of me. She digs me. Understandable. I am pretty dig. Bevan?
Very good. This poor
And
meat
talk
should
to
help
one of the
carry
provisioners
Mosswood
on
through
the
some
west
of the
side
coldest winter
of
months.
Mosswood.
I'm afraid things will get out of hand.
Like, say, provisioner?
Yes?
Talk to Allah by the northeast side of Mar. I'd like to be reading, but I'd have to read the whole freedom. My throat's bothering me a little right now. I don't imagine you actually want to hear me talk that much.
You had better get going, I think.
Find Dai in Mossword and talk to him. Okay, we're bouncing all over the place. Given Mossword's recent problem, Dai could be in real trouble.
Rats! There's rats everywhere!
Rats everywhere! They were following me until I gave them the slip. Save Dai from rats. Oh, they're coming back. The king of rats. I don't think he looks like rat royalty, but I did save him. And things are getting pretty desperate, I would say, if all of a sudden batches of rats are attacking children. You know, maybe not everything's just hunky-dory in town.
Is it true that I was almost eaten by rats? That's really amazing.
3 more coins and 3 Mossword cheeses. I think that means there's just the one quest in town left. The one that I don't have to do because I already have a horse. I'm gonna say a pony or a horse, and my mouth couldn't make up my mind, and out came porse. I don't know what a porse is, but it came out of my mouth. That's a portmanteau word. Linguistic humor. Okay. So, I'm going to the intersection here, and then back to Clegur. Oh, well, unless there's nothing else after the intersection. If there's nothing else after the intersection, I should say. How many coins of Cardaland do I have now? F and B. Coins of Cardaland. Iron coins of Cardaland, 37 of them. This meeting of the ways is the one Ellery described. Look in the distance at the intersection of the track that leaves Mossword south. Okay. Portions of the road are overgrown and lack cobbles, but you see no sign of raiders. Back to Ellery. This kind of quest would not be entertaining. Of course, it's not especially entertaining as it is, but if you had to run all the way out just to go, nothing here, turn around and run back. You could accurately phrase that as filler quests. I think it would not be a stretch beyond something.
You say you saw
2
no
more iron
sign
coins.
of Uruk warbands along the road?
And find the
These
gates
are
of
good
Tharbad.
tidings. I have one more request of you, and then I will be satisfied.
Before I forget, let me set my homestone to here. I can teleport back here. Should have. Homestone, hearthstone, milestone. Choose one. Alright, we're off to Tharbad. Evidently, there isn't room for us in Thargood. Plainswolf. Interesting, they're not hostile. They're only threatening type mobs. If you're not aware of it, in LotRO there are mobs that are hostile and will attack you immediately. There are also mobs that will threaten you. They'll growl or something to give you a few seconds to get out of the aggro range. Which makes sense for some mobs. So I actually think that would be a good thing for other games to glom onto. Gates of Tharbad. Perils of Cardolan. Deed bestowed. Look, the gates of Tharbad. Talk to Alari. The harsh cries of orcs can be heard within Tharbad, but you don't see any markings of the White Hand. Let me... Nope, not travel to my personal home. No. Travel back to Mossward. We've got a teleport. Let's use a teleport. And poof. Sniffling, yawning, coughing. At least I'm sparing you the farting, as far as you know.
I am not surprised there are orcs crawling throughout Tharbad.
Might, Vit, and Fate with a little finesse and physical mitt. Sounds pretty good. Adge, Vit, and Fate, or Will, Vit, and Fate. I think we want might. We want to be mighty. And we will also ding to 8. We're level 8. She's out of quests for us. But there's my bracelet. And I go from 503 morale to 521. I am undefeatable. Find a hobbit in Clegor. So we're off now to Clegor, where we've already been. But and we'll move on and we'll do some work, some more work on the Clegor quest.
Hello there.
Hello, how you doing, lad? It's going to be 4 of my 17 silver this time. It's fast travel. Rocket speed. And I'm back in Clegor. I need to talk to him. For the Shadow Prologue. that. We're here. There are 2 more over there. Briallen Winbuch eyes the well-worn old boot you carry with some interest. Really? Why?
That is an interesting artifact you carry. It must have quite a story, I imagine.
You tell Briallen Wernbuch about Geralt's complicated feelings about the boot and about Wenna's belief that it remains her husband's favorite. Well, unlike some folk of other villages in Sturvales, I believe that it's always best to be honest, but you can't manage that for one reason or another, then perhaps a compassionate solution is second best. Briallen produces a pretty flower from somewhere about her person, scoops up a handful of earth, and puts it inside the well-worn boot. You bring this back, oh God, to your former adventurer's wife and tell her that her husband asked for the stewards to craft this delightful little planter. Perhaps it isn't the most honest of solutions, but I think in this way, everyone might be made happy. And it's pretty good, too, wouldn't you say? It's going to be 4 more of my silver running away. 8 more, because I have to go both ways. I'm going to go broke. Password. I'm going broke here, guys. And poof. Just like that.
What is this?
Wenna takes the old boot with the flower sticking out of it with a huge smile lighting up her face. What a beautiful gift, my Geralt. What a dear man he is, and so thoughtful for him to give up his favorite boot for this delightful little planter. This is the finest anniversary gift I could have imagined. Do you know I had believed he'd forgotten? I simply must have Scardy fashion a replacement boot in this exact style for my dear Geralt. Thank you again, Devaldor. Our family is in your debt for many reasons. I can just see Geralt now going, you did what exactly? My old boot? As a planter? And she loves it? Oh shit, our anniversary. She loves the anniversary gift. That was exactly what I was hoping for.
How did it go? Did you manage to get rid of that boot?
You tell Geralt about Briallen Winbuch's solution to the problem and he thinks it over. Well, I never would have thought of that. The boot remains my home, a reminder to me of my adventuring days, but without the connotation that I regretted my choice to settle down. And to my wife, it is a thoughtful present, a gift that ably demonstrates my commitment to the family. It's Winbuch. Quite clever. Let us hope she continues to use her skills for good and not for ill. Wait, did you say anniversary? I am fortunate indeed that you came to Mossworth, Devaldor. Quite forgotten that was coming up. I saved his ass, that's for sure. Alright, now we can go.
Welcome, friend.
Welcome. Sell that. Sell the cooked carrots, the eggs and the onions, cuts of roast pork, the Mosswood cheeses, the Greywood longbow, cuts of superior roast, even if they are superior. Earring, we'll put that on. The rest of it looks like task items and crafty bits or stuff. And put that on. Now we're good to go. All this stuff up here. So much task crap. All these years they won't throw a dev at that for like 2 days to fix the tasks. Okay, and now 4 more silver we set on fire to ride back.
What can I do for you?
Wait, supposed to go to Langaran. Don't suppose I can
How can I be of service?
get there. Okay, I'm gonna ride there. I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna ride like the wind. Or possibly pass by like the wind. One of the two. Let's hope it's not pass like the wind. Quite the hilly land we have here in, what is it, Swanfleet? Yeah, Swanfleet. Some thieves and bandits in the area. Follow the road. More ruins off in the distance. Looks like swamps. Wetlands. Protected wetlands, you know. I tell you, those big government guys down in Gondor, they want the wetlands protected. And another bridge. Bridge too far. More ruins scattered about. Got a couple more abilities here. Ooh, Orokai. Didn't even see him there. So sneaky. Come back here and unlock the quick slot bar again. To move this one to there. And swap those two. Lock it again. It's just such a bad UI choice, and it could be easily fixable. I have discovered Langaran. I talked to Talfrin. We will, of course, remember this time to grab the stable master.
What is your purpose?
Most of the time,
here,
that's the kind of
Lord?
thing I forget. Hi, Talfrin.
Won't you lend me your aid?
Maybe?
We are all
Are
devoted.
we dealing with the blood?
these
Oh, I've
lands.
got stuff. Well, I will accept and then set it aside for now. These quests will await our return. But I've got more quests to turn in both of those locations, so I'm going to go in those locations as well. If I don't ride into, like, a post and a torch and just get stuck there. Not the most thrilling content, I understand, be riding around for 10 minutes. There are those, however, who might hold that that's an improvement over me yapping. It is a difficult landscape to move through because there are so many little low rocks and stuff, some of which you can't even see. Not a very deep river, that one. Head towards Lintrev. Name reminiscent of Galtrev, for those of us who remember Galtrev. I'm assuming it's up towards, or on the other side of this hill. See, that's what I mean. You can't even see the damn rocks because they're overgrown with bushes. Weird design choice. Make it so annoying to sort of get around in. Over here, maybe? Looks like. Probably. I've discovered Lintrev. Something attacked me. Something didn't like me, it seems. Oh, stable master. It's still coming. Not anymore. Neris. Prologue.
Uruks and goblins.
Oh my!
Let's be serious.
Find a helpful villager in Glen Helig. Tell you recent events in Lintrev. So, one to go. That's the one. We can come back here later. Again, I'll take this quest and hide it.
Oh, hello. You're new here, aren't you?
Yes, I am. And I'm gone. Like that. Like the wind, I am gone. Everyone knows I'm windy. That's a musical reference. Holy crap. Am I gonna drop to a painful death? Although maybe here I will. No, maybe not. I'm not feeling confident about this, and that's why. Yeah, okay. Which is possibly a mistake. I have discovered Glen Helig. It's not a mistake. Leaning towards mistake. I think I'll very least, I'm going to go. Like that. Oh, no, it's like an 8-second slow. Not bad at all. You can go as long as 60 seconds. Above that, you die. Derval Krintak smiles at you. He's certain to have news for you.
Goblins and Uruks? Oh, you must be mistaken.
I will
Hello
accept
there.
this and also it. The Witch in the Sky. That's that one. Oh, they're both in Clegor. Make sure I grab the stable point. This looks like an odd choice for a town, I have to say.
Good day.
And my assumption is the travel to Clegor is 4 silver again. Yes, we'll do it. We'll get back there, we'll cash in a couple of quests, get some of it back. Call it an evening. We're back to Clegor. Where I have 2 quests to turn in. To Malmadog, which is, it's just not a great name. I know that's an unkind thing to say. Malmadog, it ain't a great name.
Well, it seems these are strange days indeed.
Dr. Flam
There
Helur.
are Uruks about, stranger.
I get a new helm.
I left Drusi behind to guard the prisoner.
Talk to
so I could
Maneldir
ask the mayor what
and
to do.
follow Flam back to the Captain Uruk. In another time. Or unexpected. There we go. Covering my perfect chromium dome. There's the last quest. It should be right there. Who do I have to talk to? Liffy Grud. Larry Grud. Leary. We'll go with Leary because Larry sounds a
A floating village, you say?
Larry Grud's family parcel.
I did say that to Mal last we spoke, I suppose.
We're here.
Hello there. Don't mind me.
More stuff
I've
to
only
accept.
lost the best
I will
spots
park
to my
myself
liking.
up here next to the prologue NPC. An Eldir. And call it an evening. I should be back tomorrow, my usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, maybe a little earlier. Still trying to get my body clock settled. For more Lord of the Rings Online in the new content space with a new character. I would like to thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you had a little bit of fun, some entertainment value out of this. I hope the rest of your Wednesday evening goes great, and now you can coast on the downward slide to Thursday and Friday and the weekend. I will be back tomorrow at the usual time. More Lord of the Rings Online. Friday, and presumably most of the weekend will be in D4. But till then, more LotRO tomorrow. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now.